Alright, welcome back.
We're back. We're gonna create some spirits. Let's see if we can create a spirit.
I hope you create one that isn't terrible. Just...
Nope.
Alright.
We can only make terrible ones.
Well, it was worth a shot.
And let's pet them. Look at him, he's so happy.
I called this one Chernobyl Goat. Didn't quite make it.
And now we'll pet the weird cat thing. Cat dog thing.
Cat dog?
Cat dog!
Cat dog. Where would that cat dog? Oh, Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
another one I was thinking
really
of.
good one.
Another one that I'm like, this shit would never fly again.
Agreed.
In like, the amount of shit.
Pet the weird bat thing.
Get away. No, it said fuck you, I'm done with you.
Yeah, I guess it did.
It's absolutely nothing to do with you.
Oh, it's because I can turn the camera.
Oh, I can like move the camera. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, oh! Its demeanor changed to a wing
Sure.
thing.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
It's a wingman, Chris. That's all I know.
You're never gonna have enough wingman. Until you have too many wingman and they start like overloading each other.
So do we want to give it item boost or magic case? Let's go magic case.
What a magic case.
Unlocks this ability. Sure, why not? Just get that too, why not?
What if we get that too?
Oh, we don't have points.
I'm so disappointed now. I'll never understand.
I don't understand either. That makes two of us.
Oh,
Yes.
So Attack on Titan is still airing, right?
Yes. A secret route has been opened, Chris.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's not just that's like a whole secret hallway. That's less than a secret route.
Yeah, that was like a, hey, we're going all the way over here, buddy. Oh, I did that. Keep doing that.
But, yeah, so Attack on Titan is still airing, and I've come to the conclusion... Alright, yeah, so... Anyways, fucking... I want to bring this up on Attack on Titan. So, Attack on Titan is at the point where, like... It is just fucking batshit crazy. I'm like, it's at the point where it's just completely given up on trying to make any logical sense, and it's just going, fuck it!
Why not?
The story's whatever I want it to be.
Why not?
We're at the point which, fucking, by the time this comes out, like, you probably will have seen it. We're at the point where they've established that Eren has the ability to see the future.
Okay!
And they just didn't explain at all why or how or the reason he can do this. The Attack Titan can just do that now. It just has the ability to see glimpses into the future. It also has the ability to change the past, using its ability to see the future.
Hold up. What?
So, they went to the Infinite Time world, which essentially establishes how the Titans are made, air quotes, made, because it didn't establish it at all. They just pretended to. But...
whatever floats their boat, right?
And in the Infinite Time world, he was able to show him the past, but then Eren used his abilities to show people the future, to literally show people the future in the past, to then change the present. Because...
Whatever floats their boat, right?
Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, this show makes no sense and is completely batshit, but I'm kinda into it because it's just so fucking out there, it's extremely entertaining.
Whatever floats their boat, right?
Pretty much. And, like, I feel as if it was he could go to the past and then use his Titan powers to show other Titan users the future, I'd be like, alright, I guess that kind of makes sense. But, like, there's points where the dude in the past can just see them hanging out being shown the past, and I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
What?
And they don't explain it, and they just never talk about it.
What? The fuck? That makes no sense.
Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm watching the show and I'm just like, I don't understand what Eren's end goal is. And at the same
time...
man. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know if this is I'm like, on one hand, I feel like this is really good writing because it establishes that in war everyone is the bad guy.
Yes.
But at the same time, the writing in this show is so shitty, I feel like he came to this conclusion completely by accident. And I don't know his motivations because he doesn't know how to write the motivations properly.
What motivations?
Well, at this point, Aaron has already swerved the plot like 3 times. He's jumped... He's like the Big Show in WWE. Like, he just jumps ship from good guy to bad guy at the drop of a hat, and you're just supposed to go with it. Yeah. You're just supposed to be like, oh, I guess he's a good guy now. I don't know.
No, it's Aaron. He's the main character.
And then he'll be a bad guy, and then he'll be a good guy. And the only thing I like about him is the fact that he's just absolutely dead inside, which is amazing.
Oh, like our souls.
His level of shit giving is just at peak non. It's amazing. Like, he's got a point where he's just like, hey, I'm dead inside.
This man speaks to me, man.
And I'm just like, you know what? I
respect that.
The only thing is that I kind of... Because they're like... So, essentially, all the, air quotes, good guys who were the bad guys but are now the good guys because Aaron's the bad guy but also the good guy, is... Their logic is... We need to stop... literally, they're at the point where they're like, we need to stop Aaron because Aaron is literally going to cause a new genocide. But then I'm sitting there and I'm like, but the guy who's trying to stop him from that is someone who just wants to genocide his own people, so I don't really feel like he's the good guy.
I don't think you're the right guy here.
It's like, I really don't feel like he's the good guy either.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's an ability. Holy shit. He could just throw his...
No, the same fact that it was jumping back and forth was I was like, what?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just like, I'm pretty sure everyone's the bad guy, which is accurate for war, but I'm not sure if that's because shitty writing or if the guy was like really trying to make that the core theme of the show. Like, I really can't tell.
I'm not sure on that one.
Jury's out on this one, my dude. And then I had a moment where I was just like, oh yeah, what happened to, like, the queen? Is she, like, dead? Like, I literally don't remember what happened to her because the show has been spread across, like, 5 fucking years of seasons. And she's so insignificant to the plot that I literally have no idea. Like, did she die or something? Is that how Aaron got the Founding Titan powers? Like, I don't understand where he or why he got these anymore.
It must be, Chris.
No, I thought that, but then when he went and talked to all the people using the Time Vortex mind powers of the Founding Titan, she was, like, sitting in a chair, and I'm like, oh, that's right, she was in hiding. That was so important to the plot. I'm so happy we had a whole episode explaining why she needed to go into hiding.
Oh, yeah. Of course it needed to.
But I love it because, like... He was like, yeah, man, Aaron's like, yeah, when I obtained the Attack Titans, I was able to see his future memories from my future memories, and that's how I knew that this would be my master plan, and I'm like, what? Yeah, so apparently, when his dad gave him the Attack Titan, he was able to see his Attack Titan father's memories, but because his memories were linked to future Aaron's memories, he was able to embed the future Aaron memories into Aaron's memories, which means this entire show has just been his insane master plan since he was 12. He just knew everything would turn out perfectly in his favor.
Of course. I'd expect nothing less, Chris.
And I'm just like, this show is fucking insane.
I'd expect nothing less from Attack on Titan, the best show ever made, according to some people on the internet.
So I had a friend who was really into Attack on Titan, and then he told me, though, he was like, yeah, I'm not into the final, like, season. He's like, I feel like it all kind of falls apart and becomes shit. And I just have a complete opposite opinion, because I'm like, I feel like the whole show is shit. But the final season is at least vastly more entertaining than anything the show has been doing up to this point. It's like, it's not good, it's still poorly written, and motivations are fucking a dime a dozen in that show, but like, it is hilariously insane, to the point where I can't help but just be impressed with the level of... It's literally the equivalent of, and then he did all the cocaine he had and started writing the final season.
Of course. Anything else would be ridiculous, Chris.
It's just fucking nonsense. I love it. I'm like really digging the level of batshit crazy that's happening in the show.
Anything else would be ridiculous.
It really would be. I can't even, like... Because they, like... We got the backstory of the first Titan, the actual founding Titan, and how she obtained the Titans. You want to know how she got it?
How'd she get it, Chris?
She fell into a tree, and
What?
there was a weird centipede spirit thing, and then she just had Titan powers. That's the explanation.
What?
They don't explain what the tree is, or what the spirit thing does, or why it exists at all. She just is.
What?
She just is. My whole problem with it, that I mean, I get that it's kind of setting up for the point, it literally... So, the plot of... Here's what I've realized, is that the plot of Attack on Titan is America. Like, that's the plot. Everything at this point revolves around freedom, and nothing else. Everything is just freedom.
Yeah, I mean...
Like... Eren is trying to cause a genocide because they're trying to take his freedom away.
Not freedom.
And he had to stop his brother because if his brother went through with his plan, then he would have genocided his own people, and that would have also taken Eren's freedom away. And Eren just can't have that.
Oh. I'm like, why are things not dying super quickly? Because this is a harder world.
Oh, that would make sense. Maybe we should have did it in a different order then.
Yeah. I might go back and start with,
Well, maybe we should.
Yeah, I might do that.
That would make sense. But yeah, literally the entire show just breaks down to freedom!
Freedom! I'm talking about freedom!
America! I've come to the realization that Eren is the single most American protagonist ever written by Japan.
Of course. I have nothing, I expect nothing less.
He's American to an extreme illogical fault. I love it. I mean, when your main character's defining line is, "No, Zeke, you don't understand. I'll kill anyone who tries to take my freedom away." You know, he is just the most American character ever written by Japan.
Yeah, because, freedom, Chris.
Freedom. And it's another one of those things that's like, I don't think he did it on purpose, boy, is it funny? But I've come to the realization of, I think that's why I'm really digging Eren in the final season as opposed to all the other seasons. It's just, he's just the most
Nonsensical America.
Well, it's just like, if you try and take my freedom away, I'll kill you. And I'm just like, you know what? I respect that. That's some gusto. I respect the gusto. Because I also understand. Maybe not to your extent, but I also totally understand. I mean, are we really surprised? I mean, I'm the person who's constantly bitching about censorship. Of course I would side with Eren. Of course I'd be like, well, he might want to cause a genocide, but also they did attack him first.
And try to take his freedom.
And tried to take away his freedom. And, I'm not saying it's right, but, an eye for an eye has always been a really popular
for America.
thing. Yes. Hey, man, wow, someone hit those two towers with a plane. I bet they'll remember that forever.
They tried to take our freedom.
They tried to take our freedom, so we retaliated with an extraditional amount of freedom to their country. Knock, knock, motherfucker, freedom is here!
Knock, knock, who's there? Freedom.
Have you seen that? That was a meme that was going around for a long time when we were really in balls deep in that war. It's literally just these two soldiers kicking in a door in the Middle East, and it was just knock knock motherfuckers, freedom is here. Okay, so this game has all the weird Disney movie properties.
Mm-hmm.
We have Pinocchio, which is the one about child inductment and fucking selling of human trafficking. And now we got this one about the gypsies in the church and wanting to fuck the gypsy girl. and the execution of the mentally disabled.
Oh yeah.
It's a fucked up movie.
This is a messed up movie.
It's a fucked up movie, but also a completely accurate depiction of the church at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's very true.
Actually, the only thing inaccurate about this movie is the fact that he lets Quasimodo live for as long as he did.
Yeah.
They would have killed him way sooner.
Yeah.
And it's not like I know what a gypsy is.
Ha.
Why are they chasing
It's alright, most people don't know what gypsies are at this point. They haven't been a thing for, I don't know, a couple hundred years.
What I find interesting is nowadays gypsy is a derogatory name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
For who?
I don't know.
It's like for what country and
Like,
people?
you're gonna get a kick out of this. So there's an entire in D&D. There's an entire group, from like a thing,
Yeah.
and they're all gypsies. But they literally D&D and Wizards, they scrubbed their book for like words that are saying like gypsy, and that type of stuff. And it's just like, why?
I don't trust their fucking thought process on that, though, because fucking... They also think orcs are racist now, so I don't really
No, that's
give a
the
shit what their
community.
opinion is.
That's the
No, they
community.
agree with them.
Yeah, I know. It's
and they're
weird.
changing it. So
Yeah.
no, I don't trust their opinion on anything.
Yeah.
So fucking...
It's like, what?
I don't trust a D&D's opinion on anything, and I hope its company falls because I'm Aaron from Attack on Titan, and they're trying to take my freedom away. Yeah, no,
I'm confused by it myself. It's a
more mindless censorship in its purest form, and I
How
absolutely hate it.
dare you? You're right, but how dare you?
Man, it's all right. No,
Is it really though, Chris?
No, it's not. But also, like, what am I gonna fucking do about it? The answer is move to a different country. Fuck you guys. Solve your own problems. I'm kidding. I wouldn't move to another country.
They would take away his freedom.
Because they're all shit now. There's not a single one that I would deem as a good choice. Literally every country is like, oh, would you rather deal with stupid idiots on the internet? Or would you rather deal with, like, a court system that's impossible to win in? And it's like, I guess I'll deal with retards on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, half a dozen, one of the dozen of the other, you know, that type of thing.
It's alright. The future is coming. And eventually it will swallow us whole. We stand no chance and our deaths will be in vain.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want to get any too far into Attack on Titan because I kind of get into like a little bit of spoiler territory after a certain point, but which I guess you could say what I already said as a spoiler, but not if you've been even vaguely keeping track of where the fucking story's been going.
Yeah.
Like, Aaron has always been unhinged as fuck the entire fucking show. The one thing that's interesting to me, though, is there's a point in Attack on Titan early on where, like, he, like, murders the shit out of two dudes as, like, an 8-year-old.
I'm gonna do this so I don't forget to actually, you know, go to the easier level so I don't get my fucking ass murphed.
Probably a good idea. Yeah, there's a point in Attack on Titan where Eren murders the shit out of, like, two grown-ass adults as an 8-year-old.
Okay.
With the assistance of Mikasa, who he saves. And I made this, like, whole thing making fun of it because it's absolutely insane that a child could kill the shit out of two dudes.
Yeah.
Like, two grown-ass men. It's just no fucking way that would make sense. But they literally allude back to it because that's essentially the point where they're just like, you don't understand. I've always been like this. Fucking anyone who tries to take my freedoms away, I, like, murder. And I'm just like, you know what? That makes sense, but also, he wasn't taking your freedom away, Eren. You didn't have to get involved at all.
Yeah, he just wanted to
You
murf
just
people.
murdered these dudes for no reason.
He just wanted to murf people because he's fucking insane.
I think the argument is that they were going to take her freedom away, so he was just like, oh, I have to America this situation and save them from themselves.
Yeah, you know, you're right there.
which I think is fucking hilarious.
That's how you have to do things, Chris. You have to America it.
You have to America. America.
Who are you? I'm America, America.
But yeah, fucking, what was I looking for? What was I gonna say about
What was I looking for again?
Oh, yeah, so, like... Because, like, I didn't... They always had, like, the undertone of it, but now they've, like, really leaned into it. Like, there's a lot of, like, slavery and, like, human trafficking in Attack on Titan.
Well, really?
Yeah, but
I'm
it's,
actually
like...
not shocked by that.
But, like, they don't really get into it until, like, the very last season, but it was hinted at, like, right at the beginning when they kidnapped Mikasa because she's, of Asian descent.
And they're unique in that world.
Yeah, which I thought was really fucking stupid, and I still think is really stupid and unnecessary to the plot, but fucking... YOLO. Here it is anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
So fucking... Oh my god, speaking of, like, unnecessary to the plot. So they established that Mikasa is Asian. They established that the Asians still exist on the mainland.
Yes.
They established all this fucking garbage. And they go through this whole thing where they're just like, oh, maybe we'll help you fight this war. And then nothing came of it. It was completely fucking pointless. So I stand 100% by my whole... Her being Asian literally added nothing to the fucking plot and was literally there just for convenience.
Probably.
Right? And nothing else. Literally meant nothing.
Look, he's looking at him like he's like some sort of crazy person.
Stop.
What? Who? Me?
I've never seen you before. Your name?
Dude, he's being tracked.
I'm Sora.
Such disgusting attire. I know what you are.
Judge Frollo. Sir.
Such disgusting attire. I know what you are. Whoa there, Mr. Genocide.
Gypsy.
This kid here? But, sir, he's just a boy.
I shall be the judge of that.
I demand. I am judge, jury, and execution. I have been chosen by the Lord.
Or did you not?
Yes, sir. Monsters. They've invaded the square.
Monsters? I'll take care of it.
Hey, wait! It's not safe!
But a gypsy wouldn't flinch alone like themselves.
He is overrun.
Oh, he's evil. In case you didn't count by the darkness.
He's evil. What? The church is evil? No, that's insane.
I mean, he sings a whole song about fire and brimstone, I think.
It's about wanting to fuck the gypsy girl.
Yeah.
But then being like, it's a sin to fuck the gypsy girl, so I'll just murder her, and that way I won't have the sin of wanting to fuck the gypsy girl. And then I'm just like, I think you're forgetting the 10 Commandments there, you fucking retard!
Whoa!
I bring a few of these 15, gush! 10! 10 Commandments!
I loved that.
Actually, Derek, do you know the story of the 10 Commandments?
Yeah, he dropped 5 of them.
No, it's even worse than that. So he went up to the mountain with God for like 5 days, by the way. It was a long fucking time where they discussed what the 10 Commandments are. And we don't know what they discussed, but I like to imagine it was just like... So, like, no one can steal your shoes. And God's like, that seems really specific. And he's like, it's important. And he's like, again, that seems really specific. And he's like, you don't understand how many shoes have been stolen from me. And he's like, dude... And that's why it probably took 5 days.
It's
What are you doing? You need to run!
Oh no, I couldn't. Today's the festival. And look, I'm the king of fools.
The king of fools.
Quasimodo!
It's my master.
Whoa. You know what I realized? This is the first time we got the Hunchback of Notre Dame in, like, any of these games.
Yep.
Doesn't anything ever go the way I want it to?
Because
You're part of society.
Let me help.
Huh? Who are you?
Esmeralda.
I'm the gypsy girl.
I'm the
Yeah, this is
gypsy.
literally what I said.
I'm Sora. And then he fell in love with her.
But it wasn't meant to be. Because, you know, she's, like, attractive. And he isn't.
Gypsy witch.
Okay.
stealing my prey.
The happy ending. I love the Hunchback of Notre Dame because the happy ending of the Hunchback of Notre Dame is Quasimodo doesn't die and the Gypsy Girl also doesn't die. The end.
Yeah, they don't fall in love or anything.
They don't fall in love. They don't stick around. She's a gypsy. She's gonna travel. He still has to ring the bell.
But he likes ringing the bell, Chris. That's the thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is much easier than the other world.
Yeah, I can see that. I forget what the fucking I forget where I was going with my last statement because of that cutscene, but
Me too.
Oh well.
You were complaining about how Attack on Titan is?
Yes, unfortunately, it looks like we're out of time.
Oh shit, you're right.
So I guess we'll hold out until you beat this fight, and then we'll call it after. So yeah, in the meantime... Oh yeah, it's that they established it early because I thought it was weird that he just, like, murdered these two dudes. And now they've established that it's because he's insane, and anyone who doesn't... anything that takes away from freedom, he just goes into a murdering rampage.
Of course, because murder.
Like a reasonable, logical person. And it was at that moment that I realized that the writing in Attack on Titan is fucking batshit.
Well, yeah. Anything else would be ridiculous.
It's hilarious batshit, but batshit nonetheless.
Yeah, anything else would be ridiculous.
So, I can't wait to see how this fucking story ends.
Oh, me too. It's gonna
Especially
be
because, like, the person who saw the future already told Zeke that Eren is gonna get everything he wants, and there's no way you can win, you have to stop him.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, you can't tell someone they have to stop someone when they literally can't, and you know they can't.
Yeah, pretty much. That seems like dumb logic.
It is. I'm like, that's just really foolish. Alright, cutscene, I know you're coming. There it is.
I wonder if that guy is alright. Quasi... What was it?
Quasimodo.
Giottomato.
Giottomato, dude. That church is still a thing.
Yeah, that's the
Except for
church of.
I can't remember if it's the same church that almost got burned down or not, but maybe, I don't know. Alright, wait.
Sure, yeah.
Alright. And with that, we're gonna call it here. We'll see you guys in the next part. See you then. Peace.